Hey y'all, Texas Blade here. Welcome back to Nightingale. I'm all set here. Did a whole bunch of upgrades and oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have jumped that off. Oh well. Let's just come around here. I think that is the flower of choice. Yes, it is. Alright. So now what we want to do is head this way. Just up here. And, we can get this story going. After I take care of this. The lag. Let's see here, there should be, yep. Oh. Cobalt. Interesting. Take all that. Use this new. Oh, that's new. Very nice. They just have a whole bunch of. Can I heal you? I think it's healed. We'll just whip out the daggers real quickly. I probably should just make a hunting dagger. Put sniper on these instead. See. Saw the other one a second ago, didn't I? There it is. Excellent. Already have a whole bunch of beautiful essence. Wonder if there's anything hidden in any of these. I'm sure there are somewhere. But let's be a bit more goal-oriented as I come off over to this other side, because I see... So yeah, I think you guys are all predators, right? Or are you... Oh. Doesn't seem to be healing her. I thought it should. Alright. Let's see, we might actually be able to climb some of the without having to take out the picks, but it could also take a long time. Let's just see though. The way. Is that stone or ore? Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's salt. Warm up real quickly. Then I want 4. There we are. Are we lucky enough that they gave? Oh, that she should have voice acting now, right? Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do. You're welcome. This has been passed around. Your description passed around by more than a few awestruck travelers, along with a list of your deeds. Oh, interesting. Why not a discount for Realm Walker Extraordinaire? Let's see what you're selling. Okay, ammunition. How much ammunition? There's not really those prices. There's not really any reason to buy stuff now that we unlock it other ways. Sorry, it's cold.
I see you managed your way here without a proper guide. Given the determination etched on your brow, I'm guessing this encounter is not simply by chance.
Let's see.
Then you've worked up an appetite for greater things in the face of disaster. First things first. How exactly did you find me? A portal network? Ours is far from functional, so that must mean someone in my line of work ought to know by now never to make assumptions. So tell me, in your own words, what brings you to me?
Let's see, shared
You seek
destination.
Nightingale? Oh, my heavens, no. Who planted that seed between your ears? Nightingale is off limits. Inaccessible. Completely and utterly.
Met a fellow journalist.
It would be just our luck that, of all the brilliant writers and publicists who could be chronicling these events, we'd be left with her. What the Sunday Courier calls journalism is little more than disreputable slander in the guise of current events. Ms. Sassa lives up to her paper's reputation in every sense. And if you've a good head on your shoulders, you won't put any stock in her tall tales. With the portal network dismantled, access was sundered. There's no door left open. Not until we can find a safe means of reopening Nightingale's transepts. Now listen, I won't stand for you pointing fingers. A difficult choice had to be made.
makes sense.
With that rancid miasma reaching out of every portal, Nightingale stood as the only place on Earth that could defend against it, thanks to Tesla and Curie's quick work inventing those pale pylons. Had they left the transepts open, it would have invited the pale right inside Nightingale's door. A choice was made, and the right one, I'll say. The network of arcane portals was the only stable means of traveling the realms, upkept by the hands and minds of our calcularia. Ours was not so different from the network that brought you here, I imagine, albeit with quite different architects. The portals that were part of the network held permanent connections in alignment with various realms one step removed from Earth, which we call canonical, permitting travel to and from the city. Without it, finding the way back is as if we were a ship in a sea of darkness, making way for a shoreline with neither lighthouse nor port. With one safe haven out of reach, I continue searching for another. For these souls here. For all who are lost. Which is why we are trying to reach a place known as the Watch. It was a curated realm, and so should be easier to access. There, we can all take our bearings, and the factions can convene to plan how we might return to Earth. Am I your personal codex now?
I mean, if I can.
Is any that's stably connected to a neighbor. These were previously accessed and maintained in Nightingale's astrarium. The Watch is linked to a realm only one step removed from Nightingale, and thus a connection might be opened again that way. Two words. Alan Quatermain. He's there waiting for us. Or so I choose to believe. See, we'd been planning to make our way there before the network collapsed. Quatermain and I dove into the realms knowing we'd be split up, but vowed to rendezvous there. Yes. The head of the Royal Cosmographical and Geo-Arcane Society and all that. Simply put, he's the greatest explorer who ever lived. But don't tell that to his face. He's not one for compliments and servility. At the bottom of this cave, there used to be a permanent portal. Unfortunately, without the portal network to direct it, it's just a hole leading nowhere. That's the reason we've assembled this gate, lest some wandering fool get stuck between realms. But if we manage to secure its connection, we could make it safe again. Better yet, we could give it a new destination.
This isn't exactly applicable right now, but so I'll skip that.
Why? Did you think we need to call on the Calcularia to steer such fancy machinery? If it'll satisfy your curiosity, these gates are a creation of the Red Cross Knights, the original explorers. I admit, we hadn't encountered the need to assemble a new one in years. But you don't survive these lands without some aces up your sleeve. And the explorers are nothing if not survivors.
Nice. Just being a permanent portal to the Watch.
Exactly. The goal isn't only to open the door, but to keep that door ajar. Rebuild the network, or at least a piece of it, like it was before the calamity. To achieve that, we need a portal stabilizer, which is why I've got my hands on this broken hunk of machinery. If we can repair it, we can attune the portal in the cave to the Watch. So long as Quatermain's had lived up to his promise. I suspect it was among the first ever carted into the realms by the NTTC. And while it looks clunky, an expert has assured me that it can be brought back to life. That's the thing about old technologies. They're cumbersome and elaborate as Indian tapestries. But rarely did they break beyond repair. Solid as the temples of Malta. Stabilizers were, as I understand, derived by making minute adjustments to Charles Babbage's reliable difference engines to carry out the alignment tasks between two realms, traditionally powered by steam and turbine. It's no wonder this one's sturdy.
Let's see. Won't the pale
So far
sip
as
out?
has been observed, the pale is only secreted onto Earth. No known realms have been impacted. If you ask me, I'd say such was intentional, but I've yet to investigate. Someone or something wanted humans to suffer. The Fae, or a Fae court, being the obvious culprits. Before we can start digging, we must regroup and mend the welfare of those who survive.
Right, so how do we
Three
fix
crucial
it?
components are missing: a reliable heat source, combustion fluid, and an attunement conductor. Typically, the Calcularia distilled such things from pale lodestone, but it's impossible to collect from the interrealmic space with the boundabout.
E.
Thankfully, Calcularia technologies are founded on magical principles. Thus, scarce resources in the realms can substitute the missing parts, since they're imbued with the same properties. Or so Victor's assured me.
Where did bound come through newly opened
A
portals?
new anomaly. Nobody has that answer. Not yet. There's a theory that the Bound can inhabit the interrealmic space and now patrol it. Is it their home? Who knows?
Does
He
Victor have a
does.
surname?
But it's one of infamy in certain circles, so I've been dancing around it. Now I turn brave enough to confess it. He is Victor Frankenstein, a misunderstood, kind genius of a man with a weighted heart.
Curious to meet him. Oh, nothing to say there, so I got it. What resources
We need the
do you
following: an Elder Jotun heart, a Pelecetic etched ingot, and automaton charm oil, all attainable from specific fantastical creatures. Our combustion fluid. Likely the easiest one to set your mitts on. Legend tells that this substance courses through the veins of fabled automaton bishops. They secrete it to attract other automatons, though we understand little about those creepy imitations of life. Don't even know how they came to be. Victor, in his study of them, made haste for the hollowed moor. Though we know of a fabled bishop in the Desert Gauntlet, he hoped to first understand its simpler counterparts.
Just ask all the thing.
Pellucidia is a fey mineral, which will be our conductor. In raw form, it's neither solid nor liquid. Non-Newtonian, Victor described it. Exceedingly rare and tough to mine, but chemically similar to pale lodestone. Apparently skyfallers, or as we call them, sun giants, collected in the form of etched ingots left behind by the court of Empyrean. Sun giants have a tendency to collect stray fey goodies, though they too are a rare sight. There's a group settled in the Desert Gauntlet, only a short dive from here, or so I'm told.
Alright, and then we have
The heat source for the stabilizer, obtained from an Elder Jotun. Obviously. These tree folk are scarce, but I've heard rumors of one hiding among its lesser kin, nearby, in the Forest Gauntlet. Be warned, they don't take kindly to tree loppers. Protective of saplings, so the stories go. They are elder spirits, after all.
see here. How do I obtain these?
It certainly won't be a walk in Central Park, but I'm glad you asked. Not many are willing to brave the necessary dangers. While I don't condone hunting such majestic beings, I can't condemn it in our current situation. Know, however, that many human deaths have been suffered by these creatures. Personally, I do some digging, attempt to make meaningful contact. Hostility is in their nature, but is not their only nature.
I'm curious what to say. Nah,
Now
no, skip
that
that.
is the question. As you may have surmised, there are paths forward from this realm. 2, in fact. But accessing them is no simple task. They're under the esoteric lock and key of druids, centuries dead. And much as I'd relish the chance to solve their mysteries myself, I can't leave these survivors to gallivant about the realm. Victor was able to find his way through the first site of power, toward the hollowed moor, and if you've a mind to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, I'd advise seeking him out. If hunting is on your agenda, however, the resources we need are through the second site, in the Gauntlet.
See here. See, perfect. Then I shall begin with
Now,
Victor.
a last word. Acquiring these resources will take time. Prepare, discover, and harness the arcane secrets hidden in these wilds. Patience is necessity for all of us. Good. As Mr. Quatermain always bellowed before an expedition, may the love of the unknown guide you.
Now they just need to give her some facial expressions to make that really sit. Alright. They're gonna see you. I guess maybe you can
Ho,
hide.
ho, ho. The explorer's second doth keep her promises. An obedient cur. Not too fond of fairy folk, but who can blame the girl? Your return to Nightingale is well underway, and Nellie's recourse has refilled your spirit, I see. The omen I carry is thus ill-timed. Whispers unfurl. Something is rotten in the realms. Another voice joins the requiem, being sung for earth. As I took a nightly form, a little jay tittle-tattled in my ear, reports of darkness past, and of darkness still to come. The pale may only be the beginning of earthkind's woes. Yet, not all jays can be trusted, and thus, before I tell all, I'll pry where I can while you seek the innards of beasts for Miss Bly.
Right. You know, you think that's impressive, but Augusta can do that too. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ladybird, fly away home. Fire your children. Okay. You guys probably don't have anything I really need. Oh, I do need food. And I just accidentally drank another potion. I have to refill those eventually, but alright, let's see here. So it's these, oh wait. Fount of Glorious Secrets. Oh. Ah. I'm curious. Let's hit one of these. It's 5. So first this one, then this one, and another one this way. Ah, that one down there. All right, I can do this. No, it was this one. See, we got all sorts of essence now. Let's unlock some dagger and the umbrellas. Maybe the spy scope. So I'm thinking I can put spells on that, right? Let's see if I can. I haven't put any spells on that. I don't have anything. What's this? Ah, Ichor. Magic power. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, got that. Kind of tempted to get those containers, but... eh. There, that's what I'm really looking for. What do we have here? Ooh, obsidian. Some ink. Wait. Need to stop using the pick side of that thing. Alright, let's get out of here. We are. Okay. These. Oh, hey. So that's what's going to be opened up. Oh, I have to climb up there for the rest. Huh? There's a third. Oh no, that's just showing all the ones they have. Okay, yeah, so... interesting. Very interesting. Other one. Others are probably up high, but let's check over around here just in case first. Got that one. All right. Another one. Here's a chest. Ooh, what's charm of a leader. I just made one of those. Oh well, I will need more when I upgrade next. I did it again. Could probably hit those with one whack if I use the right side of this. There it is. It's nice. They gave it a little bit of a sound. Oh shoot. That's not gonna help me any. Let's see, how did I do this last? Oh, we just did that. Was that the last one, or is there one more? Maybe in the last one. It's nice that you're not cold as long as there's something above you. Because that makes all the sense in the world. Oh, there's still one more. Somewhere. Down is the big question. You can snatch that. There's far more in there, but seal of Sori. Examine the Sore seal. Seal persists sorrowful energy. Break seal. Sorrowful energy dissipates. The seal has lost its power for now. Interesting. Oh, I hit escape instead of E. I hope that was... Didn't lose anything. Oh.
The power of words to bind. It was we who taught the druids such tricks, as a reward for their eager reverence. Our former prince, Momus, gave them many such gifts. It was a time of far greater cooperation than our peoples now know. Earth and the realms stood united for a time, longer ago than human record, with Momus to bridge the divide, but enough reminiscing. I imagine you found only a small piece of what these druids sealed away. You'll need more if you hope to hurry onward.
Alright, so that's actually something I needed to do. But, I still want to get in there. Which means I need to find that last... Oh, I bet it's over here. Yeah, it's right there. Oh shoot. Wasn't too bad. Now. Did that do anything? Did it say something about 3 activations? I didn't open that up. Let's try again. Count of secrets contains long forgotten knowledge shrouded in sorrow. Is that it? Huh, maybe I need to undo them all? Next question is, how do I get this open? Are they all gonna open up at the same time if I do more of these? Well, let's just see here. This one has double font of knowledge, font secrecy, font of glorious secrecy, font of secrecy. Complete a 3-part ritual to place the lock on this hidden patch. Okay, so I guess I have to do 3 of these, maybe? But there's 4. Sorrow. Oh, glorious. Glorious. Sorrowful. Sorrowful. Huh. Maybe all 4. I don't know. Or maybe if I do sorrowful and 2 glorious, it's better? I don't know. But we'll find out next time because we've gone long enough. So thanks for joining me. Yep, if I was decent background noise or you're actually enjoying watching, let me know with the like button and or comments. And thanks for joining me. And now let's see, let me stall for just a minute because that is what I do right before signing out. There's not really much. Just need to get to the next place. I think I don't want 2 sorrowfuls. Let's go here. It's on the other side, but it'll be quick to go there. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.